quick video, just not going to be a long one. There's a company in Chester. They're going to be making some alterations to my channel. A young kid called Ethan, whose dad sponsors me. Now, what I want you to do is reply on the YouTube channel and just put exactly what topics you want me to cover. You know, apart from the the everyday topics. You might want me to talk about the greatest super middleweight of all time, or the greatest fighter of the 70s. It's the channel. It's about boxing related. Anything. It could be about anything. It could be. Do you feel that when fighters are at light heavyweight, it's a big jump to £200? To cruiserweight, that's a £25 jump, whereas bantamweight and super bantam, there's only is a £3 difference, or is it superfly up to bantam? There's £3. It's £3 and it's a different weight division. I mean, my own personal opinion is we should have a super light heavyweight at say 182 and a light cruiser at 192, and then £200 cruiser, and then who knows, maybe a super cruiser at £210, and then heavyweight be £210 plus. £210 is 15 stone, but I think there's we could have a super light heavyweight, a light cruiser and a super cruiser. I think you could create 3 weight divisions out from 175 upwards to say £210. That's just my opinion. I mean, it's a very humble opinion, and so alright, shout out to a few people who been sending me pure crap lately on here. Cheers, you're spurring me on, because every time you send me pure crap, my sponsor give me more money. So roll on, keep hating. Fetch me another beer. Yes. But onto a more serious topic. I've just been asked a few things what I could put out in this video. I usually like to copy most of these things out that I get sent on paper in bigger writing, because I'm terrible at reading on phones. Have a look. Fucking deleted it. I delete everything. I think it was the Yoko fight. Tony Yoko. He's 4-0, isn't he? He's fighting Dave Allen. Now, what do I think about that fight? Well, he's Olympic gold medalist. Now, Dave Allen's knocked a fight back with Daniel Dubois, who's 7-0, and now because I don't know, if he loses that fight, where does he go? But yet he's fighting a guy who's 4-0. So I don't know what to make of that. He's got to be getting good money to go to Paris, hasn't he? So I don't know. Who knows? Maybe he could build the White Rhino brand in France. But we'll see, won't we? But all them Dave Allen fans, I'm sure they'll probably take a couple of thousand fans over to Paris. Probably. And good luck to him in that fight. It's a good fight. It's a fight, isn't it? He wants to be getting well paid, doesn't he? But I'm surprised he took that fight. But it looks like that he's not going to be on any Matchroom shows. So I don't know what to make of it, to be honest. It's all a bit. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. It looks like Kell Brook's not fighting in Sheffield in July, so that means that maybe Dave ain't going to get out in July. So he's fighting in France against Tony Yoko. So he's got to be on good money for that. Got to be on good money for that. if not, there's something wrong, isn't there? But it's an Olympic gold medalist, so it's a tough fight, but he's obviously not frightened of a challenge, is he? He's fought Ortiz. I don't rate any of the other guys that he's fought. Ortiz is the only one I rate, and I think he was overmatched in that fight, but he fought Ortiz, and Anthony Joshua wouldn't even mention his name. Dillian Whyte has nightmares about Ortiz. Now, it looks to me like Kalle Sauerland is backing Dillian Whyte into a corner, because he can either fight Pulev for crap money or fight Ortiz for probably even crapper money. Who knows? How's he going to get any money fighting Ortiz? Where are they going to put that fight on at? You know, he couldn't sell a ticket over here, Ortiz, could he? So really, Eddie Hearn's caught between. It's a catch-22, isn't it, for Dillian Whyte? Obviously he can fight, can I? Give him some stick, but he can fight. But he's shouting out, "Wilder, where you at? Where you at, Wilder?" Because Wilder's just beat Ortiz. So Dillian's beat Brown, who was 40-year-old doorman. He's beat him, and then he's calling out Wilder. Now Wilder's not available, so Dillian's been offered the Ortiz fight, beat him, then you get Wilder. But he's gone silent on the Ortiz fight. I can't understand that. He calls Wilder out. "Wilder, where you at?" And Wilder's beat Ortiz. So they say, well, beat Ortiz, because you're saying you're going to beat Wilder. Beat Ortiz, Dillian. But Dillian's, what's the word? He's not calling Ortiz out. He's gone silent. Can you hear it? Can you hear Dillian Whyte calling Ortiz out? I can't hear a fucking thing. Do you know why? All I can hear is squeaks. Squeaks from it, Dillian Whyte's bum. It's a squeaking noise. Can you hear it? That's Dillian Whyte. Squeaky bum. Because he don't want to fight Ortiz, does he? Dave Allen fought him, didn't he? I'm not saying that because he's a pal of mine from the same area. But he fought him, didn't he? Dave Allen fought Ortiz. He got a good hiding, didn't he? Right? He had his tongue, that's his tongue. It was split down there and at front. It was like that, flapping. So I sent Eddie Hearn an email and I told him what I fucking thought. They've got that big Joshua there, down there, at Matchroom. They wouldn't even utter Ortiz's name. But yet they threw Dave Allen under a bus to fight him. Hey? That's boxing for you, innit? And people said to me, "You're slagging Eddie Hearn." Have you seen that? The exposer on Twitter. He's slagging Eddie Hearn off. He was slagging off, doesn't he? Putting Dave Allen in with Ortiz. Hey? You know, is Dave Allen world level? No, he isn't. Is he European level? No. Is he British level? Well, what do you class as British level? Would he beat Hughie Fury? He won't beat Hughie, would he? Right. And Hughie's got the British title. If Hughie vacated and Dave Allen fought Nathan Gorman or Dubois or Nick Webb, would he beat any of them? What do you think? Drop me a line. Tell me what you think. Let me, just reply on the YouTube thing. Send the questions in. I'm not registered to YouTube, so I don't reply to it. But all them replies that are on the corner that it says Porky's Corner, that'll be off Rico, or it'll be off Ethan, young Ethan, if he replies. I don't reply on that. Because some of my replies, they might not go down too well and it might get us kicked off YouTube. So that's why I'm not on it. Rico won't let me on it, and now I'm probably working with young Ethan. He probably don't want me on there because I'll just tell it straight. But I can say it on Twitter, can't I, what I want, or in the video, but I'm not going to reply on it, because people complain, don't they? But the bottom line is this: Dave Allen shouldn't have been in with Ortiz, should he? He shouldn't have been in. He shouldn't have been in the same arena as him. Never mind the same ring. But you've got to give him credit. He's tough, innit, Dave? But that's probably why he ain't working with Peter Fury when Peter trained him, because Peter wants dedicated people. And if he says, "Move your head, I don't want a tough guy," you move your head, don't you? All Peter Fury's fighters, they're all defensive master classes. That's what they put on, innit? They don't get hit. No. It is what it is, innit? But Dave going to fight a gold medalist, Olympic gold medalist, who beat Joe Joyce in Paris. Is he going to win that fight? No. Is he in shape to fight him? He's just took the fight at 3-week notice. Is he in shape? No. I don't think he's in shape. Right, so he's not in shape. It's the Olympic gold medalist, and he's fighting him in France. And this is the guy who beat Joe Joyce in the Olympics. In fact, he's beat him a few times, hasn't he? So Yoko can obviously fight, can't he? Right. Does he beat him? We don't know, do we? But I don't think he's going to beat him. So basically, it's got to be a payday, hasn't it? It's got to be on good money. But he's fighting on Steffi Bull's show, June 16th, which will be on Free Sports. It says Dennis Hobson's name on posters, doesn't it? And Steffi Bull. So, but I don't think Dennis has got a fighter on there on Steffi's show, so I don't know why his name's on poster. But it is what it is, isn't it? It's boxing, isn't it? But maybe Dennis might squeeze one of his lads on, who knows. But at the end of the day, it's a tough fight for Dave, that, and I wish him all the best. I don't know who he's fighting on June the 16th on Steffi Bull's show, though. I don't know. I'd be surprised if he actually fought, to be honest. Now he's got this fight against Yoko. I very much doubt that he's going to fight on that show. But who knows? Let's hope he does fight. Let's hope he does fight. But I'd have thought that he'd just fight, he'd take the Yoko fight, because if he gets cut on the June 16th, he's not going to get the Yoko fight, and he's not going to get the payday, is he? So, who knows? But let's wish him well. He's a young kid, you know. He's flying flag for Doncaster now that Jamie McDonald's just got iced. Let's hope he wins. But if I were a betting man, I'd say he gets knocked out. That's what I'd say. I'll say he gets knocked out. I'd like to think he goes to points, but if he's going to lose, I prefer him to get knocked out early, because he still gets paid, doesn't he? Rather than take a beating like he did against Ortiz, because then beatings catch up with you. And Dave Allen's not going to get a job, is he? He's never going to get a job. Right? He ain't got a day's work in him. So he's always going to be a fighter. So if he's going to be a fighter, he needs to get as much money out of the sport as he can. So people should get behind him. Personally, I won't be going to watch him in Paris, but I'll watch it on TV if it's on TV. But it is what it is, isn't it? So, you know, it's the guy's 5th fight, and it's David's 19th, is it? 5. Yeah, it's his 19th fight, and it's Yoko's 5th. But if he beats Yoko, oh my God! Well, if he catches him or clubs him to death, then what? Where then he's going to end up probably getting a European title shot, isn't he? So he's in the mix, isn't he? You can't say he's got no bottle, because he's in the mix, isn't he? But so I had a heavy session yesterday. I played Chris Smedley yesterday. Paul beat him 10-4. He was devastated. He did 7 ball me in one at games though. But it's only 8 balls to pot. You just got to pot 8 balls, haven't you? So, you know. But if I get 2 shots in any pool game, I'm going to clear up, aren't I? But I've just started to play Chris Smedley now, because he gets off on snooker, and yeah. So what I do, I pot a few and I snooker him. It burns his head out. But he's a good player. But he's not in my league. But he's a good player and he's a good mate. And I quite like him. He's got honest opinion, and he's one of my closest pals in boxing. Even though we've had our differences in the past, because I'm one of them people, I scream, whereas Dennis Hobson, he schemes, doesn't he? Russell, scheme, not scream. Whereas I just fucking scream my head off if I'm not happy with something. I wear my heart on my sleeve, don't I? Right, the other thing I wanted to talk about that somebody's asked me, for Frank Warren's stable. He seems to be invested in his fighters, doesn't he? His stable seems to be going from strength to strength, doesn't it? I mean, look who he's got. He's doing well, isn't he? But you could pick faults with all of them, couldn't you? All of them. Which I have done, because I don't want people filling me full of shit. When I see these videos that they put out on these interviews, what Frank does with IFL and this and that, I see these interviews and I think to myself, do you know what? I think they're pissing up my leg, and I don't like that. So I do my videos and I tell them what I fucking think. If Frank Warren or Eddie Hearn don't like it, tell me. Tell me. Frank hasn't blocked me on Twitter, has he? Eddie Hearn's blocked me. When Eddie Hearn blocks you, it's because you touch a nerve. I told my mate that once. He said, oh, I only block them if they touch a nerve. It's very rare he blocks people now. Eddie Hearn's blocked me this week because I said that Cal Yafai got £40,000. $40,000, which equates to 30 grand and £57. Now Eddie Hearn says, oh no, you don't know you don't know zilch about boxing. Well, in America they have to put the purses, don't they, out in press releases what each guy gets. Now it said Cal Yafai got $40,000, which is about going rate, isn't it, for that weight. Now Peterson, who beat Amir Khan, fought somebody, didn't he, for the old purse were won by Gary Shaw, was it $50,000, and they split it, didn't they, 50,000. So Cal Yafai getting $40,000, that'll be right. Dan Raphael wouldn't put that out if it weren't right. Now if that's touched a nerve with Eddie, it might be because he might have given Cal some money out of his back pocket for that, because that does go on, doesn't it? He's probably got the TV money because they're fighting away and he's a champ. If that's the case, just come out Eddie and say that you got more. Don't be bullshitting fans. Come out, just say it as it is. Say it as it is. Don't have Cal Yafai going on TV after his fight saying, earn with Eddie Hearn, because you got 30 grand to fight in America and you're a world champion. Now if you got more, just admit it. So what's the point in putting these purse bids out? You need to be straight with fans. But that's another story, isn't it? Fucking purses in boxing. Some of the purses I've seen lately. I'm not even going to go down that fucking path, because I'll end up falling out with people who are close to me. But it is what it is, isn't it? It is what it is, isn't it? What you get in boxing nowadays, you get people that talk a lot of shit. You get people that come out with stuff and they promise stuff, and you're going to do this and going to do that. We'll wait with you down the line. That's a good one, isn't it? Don't worry about it. We'll wait with you down the line. It's nearly as good as somebody who's knocking everybody out, and then he fights somebody, and then he doesn't knock him out, and he says, oh, I need it rounds. I carried him, I need it rounds. Any fighter would knock somebody out in the first fucking round every time. That's why they fight. It's called fighting. If they can't knock them out and they go 12 rounds, what can they say? They're like fucking politicians. Oh, I needed to get the rounds under my belt. No, the fucking guy, you couldn't knock him out. Now, at world level, you're not going to start knocking guys out, are you? But I'm always dubious about people who get knocked out in boxing in first round. They call it catch 'em cold, don't they? But there's also the fact that people can put a lot of fucking money on themselves to get beat in first round, isn't there? Do you know what I mean? Or people in world title fights, they throw fights, don't they? Tim Witherspoon wrote a book, and in the book he admitted that he threw the fight against James Bone Christian Smith. He said, I threw the fight because he got knocked out. Now, he either got knocked out and he got caught cold, or he threw it. It's fucking one or other, isn't it? Be real. Fucking be real, people, and say it as it is. Don't fucking talk a load of knackers. Do you know what I mean? Don't mislead the fans. Fucking Eddie Hearn blocking me. Like, that's going to affect my fucking life. Jesus Christ. But, people say you're only doing these videos for a reaction. Nah, I just do them because I want to give my opinion, don't I? If you don't like the videos, don't watch them. But there's these people who keep sending me these DMs. Oh my God. I had one person send me a DM and he said, you've got 12 bottles of aftershave on your table in your bedroom, Porky. I counted them and there is 12 actually. And he said, you've only been using one bottle for the last 2 weeks because all the others are in the same position. And the only one you've been using is the diesel one, the green diesel one. But all the others are in the same position. And I've enlarged the picture and they're collecting dust. So I went in my bedroom and I checked. Fucking hell, my aftershave's got dust on. These people are superimposing my aftershave on my tables, on my chest of drawers in my bedroom. So I DM'd him back and I said, do you know what, mate? I think you need to get out more. But yeah, he's right. I have got 12 bottles, and I've been using one bottle for the last couple of weeks. Because every now and then, you like one. But I prefer a bottle of aftershave that you can squirt it and it's easy to go on. Then you're off, aren't you? But yeah, good point. You did spot that, and you did spot it. So I know you're watching. So well done. But I'm sorry, but I've had to block you on Twitter. You know that, don't you? You know who you are. But it tickled me actually. I was talking to my school pal about it, and he said, "Fucking what?" I said, "Yeah." Told me how many bottles of aftershave I've had. I had one DM message off somebody, and he said, "We got my little girl's mum. She's got a Toyota RAV4." And he said that the video I did when I went to Taylor's, he said we got the registration off one at video. I'm not sure for that one. I went up to my mate's Ledger Frames. They got the registration and HPI'd it and told me everything about it, the car, which I thought was funny. But it is what it is, isn't it? But getting back to boxing. I think that Dave Allen's in an hard fight against Tony Yoko. Yeah, it's an hard fight for David, that. But he's fighting him, but why did he knock Dubois back and Joe Joyce, but yet he's now fighting Yoko? It doesn't add up, doesn't it? He's fighting Yoko in Paris. But yet, the other week he's knocking Dubois back. And Joyce, so strange management. Well, let's get behind him and let's hope he wins. The other fight I wanted to talk about was they're all saying that Charlo is going to fight Golovkin, aren't they? I think that's a good fight, that. But I want to see Golovkin fighting the best middleweights. But he's in a very poor era, isn't he, Golovkin? It's like Joshua, the heavyweights. It's a poor era, isn't it? But Gennady Golovkin's dragging guys up from welterweight and light middle. He's already beat a couple of ex-light middles, and he's beat a welterweight in Kell. He needs to start fighting some super middles. I'd like to see James DeGale at 165 or something fight Golovkin, or 167, but he's maybe shot to bits, James DeGale. So, alright, come here, make up to. Maybe up to. Give a kiss. You been a good girl? Huh? You ready for a bath? A bath and bed? Hey, say hello.
Hello.
This is Ruby, my daughter. She's 6 in November. Right, yeah.
Why is Ruby out?
She's come to see me. Have you come to see me?
Yes.
Come on. This is Reggie. Come here. Don't go under there, you.
No.
Hard man. Come here.
Computer say hello.
Alright then. Bye. Bye, Reg. So what have you been up to? Who's your favourite boxer? Who's your favourite boxer? Carl Froch?
I'm the favourite one.
Who's your favourite boxer?
You.
Me? Alright, I'm not a boxer.
I am.
Are you a boxer?
Yeah, but I tried and tried, but I don't get the hang of it.
You don't get the hang of it?
No.
Is it hard? Go punch that punch bag. Show me how you do it. Go on. I tell you what, Reg, I'm not being funny, but
I can do it.
if you went to Edlington Comprehensive when I was there, you'd be easy picking. So me, I would have took your dinner money off you every single day. Are you punching
I can
it?
do it.
You're good at punching, aren't you? High five. What have you been up to today?
Daddy, I think I'm very good at boxing now.
Are you? You did really well.
Yeah.
Go inside and have a rest now on your computer. Go on.
Now.
Now, whoops. So, but yeah, I'm overrun now with children, so I think it's probably time to.
What do you do on this?
You lift that up so you make your arms stronger.
Let me try and get my arms strong.
Yeah.
So can I do it right?
Reg, come round here. Come round here. Come here. Where you gone? Get down off there. What have I told you about going on there? Come here. Oh, a train. Oh, you missed it. What did Tom? Right, come here and tell. Come here and tell. Come here, sit here, right. Tell me, who's number 1?
Thomas.
Who's number 2?
Edward.
Who's number 3?
Gordon.
Who's number 4?
Gordon.
Who's number 5?
Number 3 is Henry. James.
Who's number 6?
Lizzie.
Who's number 7?
Sophie.
Who's number 8?
Duck.
Who's number 9?
Donald.
Who's number 10?
Douglas.
Who's number 11?
Oliver.
Who's number 12?
No, what is number 12?
Who's number 12? Who's number 27?
Dennis.
No, you're going to clear off then and let me finish. You're going to clear off then and let me finish. Go on, because you're going to knock that tripod over.
I didn't. I needed to find out to see if my arms are strong.
Yeah, well, your arms won't reach that, will they? They're not long enough, are they?
Yeah, but
Try and lift it then, go on. Go on. Is it too heavy?
Yes.
Go on, try. Your arms aren't strong enough, are they?
Mine are. I bet mine are. Reggie, I bet mine are.
Take them in, I'm trying to do this.
Come on then. Ruby, Reggie.
But I need to find out if my arms are strong.
Reg, come here. Come here. Who's best dad in the world?
You.
Right, give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. Right, clear off, give me a kiss.
In.
Scoot.
In, come
But
on.
I didn't actually lift
Well,
that.
we'll come back out in a bit. Come on.
No! I don't want to come back and pick.
Yeah, where were we now before I got interrupted? Oh yeah. Yeah, I think that's a tough fight for Davey, but I wish him all the best. What can you do? Luke Campbell against Anthony Crawler. You know, is that a good fight? Yeah, I think that's a good fight actually. If Eddie Hearn puts that on, he's done well, hasn't he? I think that Luke Campbell's 30 odd now, isn't he? So he needs to get a move on with his career, doesn't he? But Crawler, I think he's shot. He's definitely shot. If he beats Luke Campbell, he's back in mix. It's not a pay-per-view fight, but it's a good fight and it's a good value fight for Sky. So if Eddie puts that on, I'll give Eddie Hearn respect. That is a good fight, and I think Luke Campbell beats him. He's just too fresh, isn't he? I think Crawler's shot to death. I think he's overachieved. He's been match good, but yeah.